when we don't have to is dangerous.
So is cutting us off from the rest of the world.
Oh, shit.
I feel sorry for him. I don't want you to have to go near him again. Why not? People don't really change. You don't.
All right, hello. I'm sharing my room, and my roommate is asleep, sort of. This is the first 2 minutes that they showed. I think there was a sneak peek last week or something. No. This is supposed to be a heavy episode. Oh, sure. You're welcome. So I'm actually live streaming this online because this hotel doesn't have AMC, so it's a little bit jolted for me, but the sound and stuff sounds great. So if I have any hiccups, that's why.
To the ocean and back. Ain't nothing up there either. You good?
This one's been kicking the shit out of me every morning at 4. I can't sleep anyways. Judith's been asking about you. It's been a while since we've seen you back at Alexandria.
I'll be back when I find something.
Plenty of reasons to come back. Finding something doesn't have to be wrong.
Looks like I'm gonna be the only one out here for a while.
You don't need to do that.
I ain't gonna stop looking. Not ever.
You okay being alone?
Yeah.
I'm not.
I can just cover it up with the podcast. Alright, just 1 second, guys. Huh? Oh no, I might accidentally show the TV. I don't think I can. Oh, alright, go ahead. I'm still here, guys. Just give me a second. Oh my god, they're teaching them to ride a bike.
Judith, stay
Oh,
with
it's
your
a
brother.
commercial.
What is it?
Dale's at the gate.
And you didn't let him in?
He's not alone.
Teaching them how to ride a bike. Oh my god.
Henry's hurt. You were closest. I wouldn't have come. We had no other choice.
What about her? She's with us.
I can't trust her.
I trust Daryl.
Open it!
Aaron does not like this plan at all. I don't blame him.
Found them wandering not far from here. No one's hurt.
My God.
chick from True Blood. Alright guys, I'm just gonna tilt it up for just a second for my roommate. I'm still here. Is that the chick from True Blood? Tara, whatever her name is. Tara is, this would be a guest star role if it is her. Another one? Hey, Shields. Thingy.
I think too much of these guys.
Let me know when you come back.
You should really stop overpaying for wireless.
And
Alright.
upgrade to the brilliant iPhone 10R.
It's
with
tonight the night of the
Yeah,
fair.
both an unlimited plan and iPhone 10R for just $35 per month.
Wait, both for that price? Both?
But
Sorry, like not the remote I'm used to. Yes, I think tonight's supposed to be the fair, but that might not be until technically next week because this is focusing on Michonne and Daryl and Alexandria. So it's possible that we're not going to get to that fair stuff. There might be like an end scene, perhaps, but I don't think it's really going to be about that. It's called Scars. It's going to address the scars that Michonne has. I think Daryl has it too, an X or whatever, and explain why Michonne is so reticent. Forbes did an article today. I didn't get a chance to actually read it, but it was sent to me. It said even if you stop watching the show, this is the night to jump back into it. So some pretty heavy stuff is supposed to be going on. So we'll see, you know, what happens with that. I don't know. I appreciate the flashbacks because I felt honestly robbed when they did this 6-year time jump after Rick was gone. And I think honestly, because they skipped ahead twice in one season, I think they should definitely utilize, you know, the lost aspect of things and do a fuck ton of flashbacks because there's so much that we didn't get to see. There's so much that we, I think, need to see. So hopefully we'll get a bit more of that as the rest of the season goes along. And honestly, 6 years, like you have enough flashbacks to do for a really long time. A lot of backtracking you could do, and obviously a lot that, I mean, I don't know, we'll see. Depending on the actors, you can even surpass those 6 years, obviously, that we missed, because it wasn't a literal 6 years that has passed, and they can go back and do other flashbacks as well, and include other characters like Rick. So I can never watch till the following day. Morticia, are you out of the country? Is that, so I think they see it Monday, I want to say, in Europe. I could be wrong. I keep looking to see if it's back yet. Ah, I was right. It's disgusting. It's a leaning chair. Sorry not to lean. Sorry. This is distracting.
So where to now? Straight to the kingdom?
Well, probably not straight, but yeah. Carol should know.
This wasn't the plan, but I do it all over again, but with different shoes, is what Connie said for those who can't see. To Michonne. Connie's saying something else. Oh, thank you for everything.
Keep an eye on the girl. I'm on it.
What's this savior chick's name again?
doesn't look like they were followed. Daryl covered his tracks. If these skin jobs are looking, they'll find us soon enough.
No skin jobs.
And then
Jocelyn, you lost too much blood. Michonne, hey,
Joss, what are you saying? To go back.
there's no way she can travel right now.
I have to. There are others. Whoa. You cannot go there. I have to find them. Find who? Joss, what?
So
You
this
know you
is
don't get it.
Tina Wesley.
Hey, it's me. It's me. Talk to me.
So I'm guessing this is
Tell me
Michonne's
what
sister?
you need. I need help.
Someone said the internet cut out, but it seems still fine to me
You sure about this one?
Yeah.
now.
Well, everyone in
Is this a... No.
Crafty maneuver points for dexterity.
Yeah, that's definitely routine. I can tell by
Is your compadre planning on losing her way around again?
Yeah. She. Let me see.
See her arm. Move over just a little. It's just your arm though. I can see. It's my friend April. Someone.
Help me, I've been kidnapped by Jill.
Oh, stop it. Is the internet working better now? I'm using my data as opposed to the hotel internet. Does that work, guys? I don't know if I'm still on or not.
Make sure. What's
6 something?
on?
Oh.
Make sure that your internet.
Well, no, it says I was fine the whole time. Thank you. So I don't know what other people have a problem with.
It's gross. And it's gonna leave a huge scar.
I like it. You'll never forget what you did. Yeah, why?
Is this car supposed to be a replacement for Carl's eye?
Henry, I need to speak to Lydia. Alone.
She said, "Get the fuck out of here."
No, I'll go. I gotta move around and make sure these stitches hold anyways. I heard you let people go to the fair. I want to say thank you. Kingdom needs this.
If I'd known all this, I wouldn't have. You care about him. Yeah. Me too. Sit. I've done things to protect this place. Some things I'm not proud of. Some I try to forget. To save my people, I've had to risk others. It hasn't been easy. But it's what I had to do. I made my peace with that. Might be easier if the only life I had to risk was my own. If I could just walk away and take all the risk with me. If that somehow could make everyone else safe. That wouldn't be so hard. Think about that.
Alright, so I'm not sure what happened with the internet for some people, but it seems everything's in order about now. But there are going to be some issues and challenges, you know, being in the hotel, so I do apologize about that, guys. Anyway, so I don't know what, so anyway, as I was saying before the commercial break, there's some heavy stuff that's about to come up in this episode. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that means like graphic violence or. Did your TV just do something weird to where it came back from a commercial and all of a sudden it went back to commercial in the middle of the episode? It's my internet probably went back. No, it didn't cut to commercial randomly. Actually, the live stream is doing a lot better than I thought it would. I mean, it could be better. Like the visuals is a little bit stilted. Like it looks kind of stop motiony. But no, there wasn't like a weird commercial break in the middle. I don't know. I know there's different. Not everybody is on East Coast time with their cable, and I don't know where you're watching your live stream. Like, there's a lot of different factors going into it with the viewing. But so far, I haven't had any real issues. For those of you who have. Bless you. How's everyone doing tonight? Did anyone celebrate St. Paddy's Day today? I actually just left Chicago yesterday, so I missed the Green River, the annual Green River. And I'm in LA now. And come this time next week, I'll be back in San Diego with Brandon. So, but I'll still do the YouTube live stream. I'll set up my phone, and he can use his computer, wherever it is he uses to do his live stream. So, we'll work it out. Sorry, I'm still a little bit jet lagged. I actually made myself get up from a nap to make sure I could set this whole thing up and make it work.
That's not true. She's hungover.
Oh, stop it. Stop. Thank you. Yeah. Actually, yep, the W, and no, I'm not hungover. I'm just really exhausted.
She's really hungover.
I'm really exhausted. My friend is the worst. In case you couldn't tell. Yeah, I don't know. But in terms of tonight's predictions, I don't think that we're gonna get to. I don't think we're gonna see the whispers really in this app. I work today. No drinking for me. Oh, I didn't have any drinks either. Well, no, we had some really weak drinks today. I totally forgot it was St. Patrick's Day. But we had some drinks at lunch. And like it may as well have been no alcohol in it. Like I'm a real lightweight, and I didn't feel anything. I didn't feel tipsy. I didn't feel warm. I felt like nothing. So, oh yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, I had like 2 drinks. Like the drinks tasted good, but they were just, as far as I was concerned, they were just like fruity drinks and fruity shots, and then that's about it. I don't really, like, I tasted a faint hint of alcohol, but it must have been like so ridiculously watered down, which isn't surprising because we also had lunch here as well, and like I ordered this lobster sandwich thing, and it was mostly artichokes, vegetables, some sort of vegetable medley. Like it was just a hint of lobster, like lobster crumbs. So you gotta, if you're gonna go out and you're gonna spend your dollars, definitely try not to do fancy hotel food because it's usually a disappointment in some form or fashion. I'm a sucker for spoilers, but don't worry, I'm not gonna spoil anything. All right, thank you for not posting spoilers. I've made sure to avoid all spoilers for this. Also, all spoilers for Us. Like I'm going into the movie Us knowing next to nothing. I haven't even read so much as a summary. Oh, here we go.
Is the top in danger?
I don't know. It might be.
That's ready anyways.
Well, let's get Henry. Lydia just kind of tagged along.
You brought her here. That means you want to help. You want to help too?
I know you do.
Would you stay if my mom says it's okay?
No. I should keep moving. Your mom's right. Keeping you and RJ safe in this place, that's what's important.
No, it isn't. I mean, not just us. I've heard the stories. How everyone fought the saviors and won. We can do that again.
We haven't heard all the stories.
What would my dad do? Yeah, that's what I thought.
I can't not call her Lori Jr. in my head.
Okay. Who wants to play the quiet game?
He lost! He couldn't do it!
Hey, at least he lasted longer. Alright. Who wants to play the quiet game again?
I didn't realize how much we all needed this until now.
I wish you could see this.
You can't. Wherever he is, I'm sure you know. Oh, sure, I'm sorry, that's all I meant.
It's okay. Excuse me. When you said your kids could hunt, I thought maybe a couple squirrels and a slingshot. Tops.
Linus and Winnie did good today. They boys do.
I don't know how you do it. All those kids, I would go nuts.
They take care of me. None of the adults in our group made it.
Oh my God.
They just broke. The children, they grew, they learn. They're capable of anything. You brought all my kids back to me, and now you're back at it? Don't even. I know the look. You're going out for your man.
There is no look.
Woman, please. Junior year.
Oh, God.
Dean Turner said he needed 1,000 signatures before he'd consider your petition. And the look you gave him when you showed up at his fancy-ass Regent's dinner would double that. That look.
That man was an asshole.
Told you, the look. You already know you're going. So at least you can enjoy this.
What if I never find him?
You might not. But if you give up now, then you definitely never will. And you can't live with that, can you?
I need to know. Judith, this baby, they deserve to know.
So go find him, Mish. You found me after 15 years. Last time I saw you, there was still a world. It can't feel more impossible than that.
I am so glad that you are here.
So am I.
Remember way back when I told you you'd make a great father?
Oh, God.
You got to skip the exploding diapers part. I was right. A lot's changed.
Like then we're still building bridges.
I hate when they call the same. I hate that.
Yeah, you too.
I'm glad Rick never did it.
She's mad at me. It's because she don't know. Don't you tell her?
She's not ready. Neither am I. She's a kid. She gets to keep being one as long as I can help it.
It's not just a little kid you got there.
Doc!
His dog is just gonna say dog. Daryl found a dog in the woods, and he named him Dog. No, he got one. German Shepherd. Oh, okay. I don't think I've seen one full episode of Ride. The dark scenes are so dark, I can't see what's happening.
Another sleepover?
Yeah. Judith loves them.
Morning.
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 Morning. I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Hello? Joss? Judith!
She's
Marcus?
leave with the kids. She's still down.
Marcus? Where you at, buddy?
They took all the food.
Judith!
Michelle!
Something's wrong. The infirmary's raided.
The Walking Dead is presented by Hellboy.
Of course, the one person, I'm assuming that's her sister, not just an old friend. Even though they didn't explicitly say her sister, but clearly she's a nutbag who wants like a weird, Peter Pan band of children and goes around stealing them. Like, okay. Alright. Daryl just mentioned RJ. Wish we would see more of him in interaction with RJ. Yes. So, sorry. They showed RJ early in the episode interacting with Judith when Daryl was at the gates. Yeah, I saw that. They were teaching him to ride a bike, and I thought that was adorable. Oh, you were talking to each other. Okay. I'm all caught up now. Yeah, Judith and another child, maybe Gracie, were teaching RJ how to ride a bicycle. I won't be able to watch those shows on Netflix in Korea. Oh. Man, that really sucks. I'm sure there has to be some sort of, I don't want to use the words illegal, but I'm sure there's got to be some version online that's available somewhere, like after it officially airs, even if it's in a couple of days. Damn. If I hear of anything, I'll let you know. Did that crazy lady just steal Judith? Yeah. It looks like she took all of the children in Alexandria to, she's just collecting kids, which is weird. I recommend you get a Fire Stick and put a coating on it. You can go on YouTube and figure out how to add stuff to the Fire Stick. Thank you for the helpful info, Kayla. Hopefully, J Jelly can make some use of that. Fire Stick. Also, what's that other thing that people use? That other, I don't know if it's available in other countries either. It's like another thing you can buy, and you can watch certain. You'd have to subscribe to AMC to even watch it. Maybe you could subscribe to AMC and still watch it. Right now on your computer. I don't know. Actually, I don't. Wow, that might be an option. Does anyone know? Does anyone have AMC Premium or whatever? If you subscribe directly through the AMC website, you should be able to stream AMC shows as they air. I could be mistaken, but If AMC is available, they show it the next day. Okay. But yeah, I would look into also AMC Premium for those of you who aren't, who don't have access to it at this time. Okay. And also Amazon Fire Sticks. So hopefully that helps. Oh, is this one of those? This is when they show like that quick clip, and then it goes back to the commercial break, I think. Back in 90 seconds. I just, you know, if they're gonna use those quick, like, almost Vine-like little sections to show in between commercial breaks, I wish they would show something that's not actually in the episode. I think that would be a better use of time. Obviously, you know, Vines and whatnot are still popular. People have very short attention spans. But if they show something that was pertinent but not necessarily in the ep, I think that would be a better use of time. That's just my personal opinion. And I know no one from AMC is listening or watching for me, but that's what I would do if I had control over something like that. So, now I'm also wondering, now that I think about it, this 6-year time jump, I'm wondering if they use that as a vehicle to make room for even more films beyond Rick's to take place during that same time period. Also, I think Rick has a brother out there somewhere as well. I wonder if we'll see him at some point. Watching at the library. Nice. That's pretty cool.
Please.
Of course you can, baby. Here you go.
Wish they had better lighting.
Judith, eat. Don't poke.
Sorry, Mom. I'm not that hungry. I had a snack before, so... Is it okay if I go to my room?
Sure.
She can go like
just wrap your food and put it away first, okay?
I will.
I feel like she's lying. She's gonna like see Negan or something.
Judith? Listen, I know you're upset. I'd like to talk. There's something that I want to tell you.
She's not in her room.
Has Judith been down here today?
I'm just curious, or...
Answer the damn question.
I haven't seen her. Not since yesterday.
What the hell does she talk to you about anyway?
So now you're curious.
For someone who wants to be helpful, you're doing a pretty shit job of it.
Nothing really. Just chit-chat.
Specifics.
Homework sometimes, other times how much she misses her Uncle Daryl. She likes hearing stories about her dad and Carl.
So you feed her bullshit.
She'd smoke out the bullshit, you know that. I let her know that she's just as much a badass as Carl was. How he got into the sanctuary and shot up a bunch of my men. How dear old dad ninja sliced my jugular. They're all old stories, Michelle, but they are new to her.
And you tell her these things, why? Because you know that I haven't? Or because you're trying to earn some sort of trust with her? Something that you can use?
She likes listening to me talk.
You like hearing yourself talk.
So we have that in common. The point is, she comes down here to talk to me because I shoot straight with her. And now maybe if you did that, you'd be talking to her right now instead of me.
You shoot straight. Really? Did you tell her what you did to Glenn? To Abraham? Yeah, I didn't think so.
I've always been honest with her. She asks questions, and I answer them. So yeah, she's heard those stories too. She hates that you're not letting new people in. She thinks that things should be like Carl thought they should be in the letter that he wrote.
No, you don't get to talk to me about Carl. And you definitely don't get to tell me what she wants or feels. She is my daughter.
That is exactly right. She is your daughter, so she has her own ideas about how things should be. Oh, you didn't come down here because you're curious. You came down here because you have no idea where she is. Maybe she's off petting a horse, or maybe she is exactly like her mother and she is not taking shit lying down.
I'm sorry, but our friends needed help. Judith took Rick's gun and left a note for Michonne.
Let's take a break.
This is back to the flashback. They're going back and forth between when Michonne was pregnant and
I know
the
you won't
president.
be out here, but you got a baby, you know? We'll find her. We will.
Can't believe this. She was a friend, you know. Like a real one.
Oh, a friend.
We went through everything together, figuring out who we're gonna be. Heartbreak. Losing my mom. I wanted her to be that again, you know? But I needed it. I let my guard down. And now...
I didn't say no to you. Not even a little.
I should have known that now. I should have sensed something.
You didn't because you ain't like her. Some people just got so much evil in their hearts. They hide it. Like they're wearing a mask or something. No, this is on her. And she'll pay. We'll find them. They will.
We should keep moving.
Michonne just ran to one of the little kids. He looked crazy.
Michonne? Where are my kids?
Drop them.
Just tell me that they're safe.
I said drop.
Daryl and Michonne have just been kidnapped by those crazy kids. The crazy ragtag band of kids. I'm guessing they're gonna see Jocelyn next. That's not gonna go well. Yeah, it looks like Jocelyn basically raised like a small, well, not small, an army of children. All right, let's see. Yes, Michonne is fierce when it comes to her kids. Honestly, Negan overstepped in my opinion. To be fair, she ran down and got all up in Negan's face to ask him his opinion and whatnot and see what's going on. TV did that thing again where it was right in the middle of an episode, went to commercial. That's weird. Trevor D. Morgan and Denai Guerrero are killing us next episode. I'm just still waiting for them to let Negan out of that freaking cage. I still think it's a waste of resource. I still think it's a waste of talent and hands, frankly. Manual labor, even. Of how Daryl was taking care of Michonne while she was pregnant. Rick would really appreciate that. Yeah. Daryl really stepped up for a time. I still think Daryl should be spending more time in Alexandria as well. But I would actually like to see more flashbacks of Daryl and Michonne. That's more interesting to me than some of the other storylines that they're focusing on in present day. Because, it's like what's left of Rick. Obviously, he's not dead, but what's left of him there? And obviously, Michonne and Daryl are the ones who were the closest to him and knew him the most, so... Norman's doing a good job too. I love how they gave him more dialogue. Yes, it's good to hear Daryl, actually talk and speak and interact instead of all the that we become accustomed to. So it's a good change of pace. That's little Michonne's friend to steal food while she was pregnant. Yeah, well, not just steal food, but steal her kid. Like, who does that? It's just such a weird, especially if you know her. Clearly, she wanted to build up her army. Okay, I get it. But since she knows Michonne and they go way back, to at least high school, that kind of a close friend, she could have just been like, you know what? I'll move on to the next little area and take from there, as opposed to stealing from Michonne. Because obviously, if you go to Alexandria, clearly Michonne is the one calling the shots. So I mean, it's damaging, to her emotionally by taking her children, and it's damaging, to her image as leader. It's damaging, with trust and everything. There's so many different levels as to how she hurt Michonne here. And I'm pretty sure this is probably going to end with Michonne killing her. I'd be surprised if it didn't. Do you think RJ will ever meet Rick? Maybe in the movies. RJ had better meet Rick. It's not a matter of if. For me, it's a matter of when. Because that would just be totally whack for him to not know and to never meet his son. That would just be unacceptable. I think that the movies will culminate to his reuniting with his family. And I don't know what that's going to look like or how that's going to turn out. I don't know if Andy will ever come back to the show, or hell, if there will be a show for him to even come back to. I don't know. I mean, it's a lot of questions, but one thing I know for certain is that he had better meet Rick Jr. I mean, it's Rick Jr. How do you not meet that kid? Oh, here we go. Oh, they strung up a pregnant lady. Both Daryl and Michonne are tied like this to a pipe.
She's away from me.
Go on, Linus. Be strong.
They're branding them.
Well done, Linus.
The strong survive.
And thrive. I told you children are capable of anything. I taught them. Help them become what we are because they can't be soft. Not now. Not like us. Control it, Winnie. Don't let it control you.
These branding people have to do with anything. This lady's a fucking whack job. Now they're about to brand the show. The lady basically like stood right in Michonne's face as it was happening. Daryl got loose and he's hitting Michonne. Oh, God.
We should split up.
Alright, we'll tell him what.
That's gonna get so infected. They just did a close up of the star, the burger brand, excuse me. She's pregnant, yeah.
They're out of control. There could be more of them. They're both out. I'll let the others load up the rest. We need to go.
Where are my kids? Where's Judith? Tell me!
Why? She's better off. You live in the past, chasing a ghost while Judas been with me. You know what's next, Linus?
Mark to kill our Mark.
Help him? Let's go!
She's making the kids face off against Michonne. Oh shit, he just sliced her stomach. Now Michonne's got her sword back. She is not playing around. God, she just hit it with a 2x4.
Gonna be you, Michonne. I'm truly sorry that it is. It was just fake.
Michonne just stabbed her in the leg. And now the chest. You're being beaten with a 2x4 while pregnant. You can all come back to Alexandria. We'll take care of you now.
Kill all of our children. The rest of you are with me.
You just gave away to kill the other children? So Michonne just killed that kid. Well, he was a teenager, probably. He's trying to stab her in the stomach.
No! Finish it! Wait!
Winnie? Please. Don't. Put it down, kid.
Are you okay? We need to talk.
The Walking Dead.
So those of you who can't see, I didn't want to talk during the scene, but Michonne basically had to face off against those kids who were armed with like hatchets and knives and were threatening to attack and kill her after she killed her old high school friend. And she didn't want to kill them, obviously. A lot of them were children. I'd say a range of probably 9 to 19, several of them. They didn't give her any choice. They were threatening to kill the other children from Alexandria, and obviously Judith, obviously her. She didn't really have much room of an option. The one kid, Winnie, or whatever it was she was calling him, he dropped his... Well, he I don't know if he dropped the knife, but he put it down. He was initially like holding it out to her like this. And instead of trying to kill the other kids, he ran away after seeing all of his other group bloody in the street, basically. It's I think the point was made that, you know, their whole thing they were being taught was to not be weak, and here's Michonne after being beaten and branded, you know, while pregnant, and she's the one that's still standing. So I'm sure he saw her as an authority. Like, he didn't stick around, but he decided to be smart and not attack her either. So Yikes. So I guess that's what she needs to tell Judith about, is what she had to do to keep her safe. And maybe that'll keep Judith at home, finally. I don't know. But, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people who blame Michonne for what she did, but, like, what was she going to do? Yeah, so that was the old Judith's voice. The old in the flashbacks, young Judith was kidnapped while Michonne was pregnant. Michonne had to do what she had to do to protect Judith, the other kids, and herself, of course. Where Carol had to kill Lizzie. Right? Yeah, this is kind of like well, it's different in that Carol had to she planned killing Lizzie. Obviously, Lizzie did not give Carol a choice. I mean, like, if it had been left up to, say, Tyrese, you know, he would have let Lizzie live or let her go, and she would just been killing what remained of humanity. But with Michonne here, like, it was definitely a split decision, one that she struggled with, one that she didn't want to do. Daryl came out and saw the aftermath. He was disturbed by it, but, like, obviously, Michonne wouldn't have done something like that all willy-nilly. But that's the whole point of being in the apocalypse, is that they all have their hands dirty. Everyone. In some shape or form. So, yes, it is a very intense app. This would be another app where they could be nominated for an Emmy or a Golden Globe, and of course, it's not going to happen. Get screwed in again, but this is a really intense app. A really good app. I'm going to rewatch it when I have less, you know, when I have better viewing tools than what I have right now. But yeah, I'm pretty sure, if I had to guess, and I'd see the boards and stuff tomorrow, a lot of people would be like blaming Michonne or saying she's a monster or blah 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 blah. She didn't have a choice. Like, it was either them or her kids, and I don't think any high-functioning, decent parent would, you know, choose someone else over their own children. Like, and clearly those kids were crazy anyway, going around trying to kill people and shit. Like, it was like a whole group of Lizzies. So, they had to go anyway. Yeah, for the first one down, for those of you who can't see, was her good friend. Oh, here we go.
And I was standing right there. And it was like you didn't know me. For a second, I thought I was too late. And I thought that you changed and that I'd lost you.
You didn't look like you. Because of the blood. Then I saw it was. And I was after you found me.
You remember that? What else?
Jocelyn, your kids. They were nice to us the whole time. I remember they made it all seem like a game, so we went with them. But she was a bad person. They all were. That's why you did what you did.
All this time I thought you didn't remember. I hoped you didn't. And you never said anything after that first year.
Because it made you sad.
What I've done at home. I thought you'd understand because you didn't know. But you did. So, how the hell are we here right now?
I Our friends need our help.
Judith, it's not that simple.
Yes, it is. You're my mom. You chose to be. Because you love me and I love you.
I do.
And loving someone means doing whatever it takes to keep them safe, right? But when did we stop loving Carol? And Maggie? Carol, the king.
We didn't.
Then why does it feel that way?
Another flashback to Daryl and Michonne going back home with the kids.
Your father and I dug this together. And that day, standing right here, I made a promise to never bury another child again. But then your father was gone. And I was lost. And then you were lost. And I was scared. More scared than I have ever been. Before or since. And I wasn't the only one. So, we decided to make this place only about the people who lived here. And that's not what Carl or your dad gave their lives to create. But it kept you and RJ safe. That's what I wanted. That is all I wanted. Keep her away. We have to protect the people we love. All the people we love.
Pretty sure she's
And we
wearing
will.
Rick's shirt right now. Michonne and Judith are on the road. I take it
Do you think it'll leave a scar?
to the kingdom.
No. But it's okay if it does. Whoa.
Everyone headed to Kingdom?
What? Yeah. A lot more comfy seats.
must tell Alpha.
Okay. Alright,
Audi presents scenes from next week's episode.
I stand before you today at the start of a new tomorrow. Made possible by the sacrifices of many over the years. We've always been bound to each other. We always will be. No one else had to die. Now that deal is done.
Alright guys, that's it for tonight. Did anyone watching this episode catch the code word? I didn't see it. I was talking during the commercial, so hopefully someone can help you out, Kayla. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, and